Hello everybody, it's Lynelle of Lynelle's Adventures. This is going to be kind of a shorter video, unedited because I just don't have time. I'm supposed to leave for Florida on Saturday. I was hoping to leave on Friday. Unfortunately, Mojave County Flood Control has screwed up again. I have to pay $1,500 to a surveyor, $1,500 I don't have, for surveying that was told it had to be done first before they could do the final inspection. And it just got emailed this morning saying, oh, elevation certificates are not needed because of the flood vents. Did Mojave County just make me lose $1,500 in a week? This should have been done last week because of their faults. They do that in Mojave County. They tell you one thing and then they tell you another. Yes, the dogs are barking next door. I hear that all the time. Hey! They don't listen. They don't have dogs. They have a pack. Yeah. Anyway, I'm very angry this morning, very angry, and I have the right to complain. I just left a message for the person at Flood Control, that's my contact, and said, what the hell? I'm not paying this guy for something that wasn't needed. You get it done. Because the movers, I can't leave for Florida until the movers move all my stuff out of the storage units, because I have to be out by the end of the month. I told them I'd be out by February 12th. That's Thursday. I need to call the movers and arrange for it, which means I may be delayed another week, which means I don't visit my friends. I go straight to Peace, Love, and Vans, do work there, come straight home. Not visiting anyone, not seeing anything. And if that happens, I might as well lose my $180 and say, screw it. I ain't going to do it. Because they're only going to pay me about $200 at Peace, Love, and Vans. That doesn't even cover the gas. So I'm going to try it. But, yeah, I'm losing money. Big time. I lost $135 for the table for the Valentine craft show. And I told the people, I left a message, I can't do these craft shows. It's not going to happen. I'm giving it up. The craft shows around here don't make money. It's too much money to pay for these tables. And I've only sold 3 ornaments. And I found out why. Everybody in Kingman, well, not everybody, but half of people in Kingman and Golden Valley are Latter-day Saints. And some of them are evangelists. They're ultra Christians that don't celebrate holidays at all. So why bother even trying if nobody's going to buy anything for these holiday craft shows? Nobody shows up to them anyway. And the economy is so bad. Nobody can afford anything anymore. So I'm not going to do the craft shows anymore. I'll sell a few items at art shows, at any local events. But it's going to be very, very difficult to do art shows around here. Impossible. And it's like, no, I don't have that kind of money. I've lost probably $500 on art shows alone. And another $1,500 for this surveyor who didn't need to come out. So hopefully they'll come out. In the meantime, my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, FedEx delivered it yesterday, but left a note saying we couldn't deliver because you have to sign. What? I've never had to sign anything from Amazon ever before. This is coming from Amazon. But he's going to try to deliver today, and I'm going to see if I can get those, like I did in Denver, the, what do you call it, the signature on file. So I don't have to sign for anything. Just they know my signature, leave it on my front porch. I'm never home. So, why was I home for delivery yesterday? Big news. Big news. And the sun is horrible. Now, let me just go around here. Yes, I'm going to show off my home on wheels. I'm not taking it to Florida because there's no room for it at the Peace, Love, and Vance, and no room for it at my friend's house. If I get there, I'm just taking the van. So let me turn this all around, and let me back up a little bit. Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Oh, yes. My new Forest River Wildwood FSX 174 DBLE. DBLE means double, and I'll show you why inside. So I got to watch a couple of videos on how to unhook this because they showed me how to hook it up late last night. It took 7 hours yesterday to get the wiring done on the van at Funtown RV in Las Vegas, just so we can plug it in. But it's wonderful. It does have a huge pass through here. I just don't have the keys on me right now, but the huge pass through, and we'll show you that. It's pretty standard. It's 18 foot, 21 with the jack. It's got stabilizers. Stabilizers are not for leveling. They're just to stabilize it, keep it from going back and forth. Brand new tires are no longer brand new shiny black. All the dump station right here, the water and gray, and always do the black first and then the gray to wash out the poop. It does have the fresh water connector. The vents. This is a hot water heater back here. It does have an outdoor plug, 30 amp outdoor plug, and that's in there. I could fill up my water tank, wastewater tanks. These things come the same thing on my oh, I can't get it off. See how black and shiny that is? I got to get a cool cover for that. I'm not sure if I could pop this out. I'll have to watch some videos. But you could put your sewer hose in here, in the bumper. It's a storage for your sewage hose. I think I'm going to put my big sticker of the mountains right here. It does have a backup camera. I did get the ladder that attaches to that. $225 ladder and a $500 backup camera. Wi-Fi. Wireless. Not Wi-Fi, wireless. All the lights do hook. I'm not sure. Just another light down here, I think. Oh, I don't know what this is. He told me. I got a video of the walkthrough. I did take off the tiny little handle that was right here, and we put on what's called the safety rail. It's a handrail that just goes up. Well, I'm not going to put it up, but it just, this slides in, pushes in, and then you put the cotter pin in, and it just sits there. So, has a big battery right here, the battery that all the electronics are on. It's only got one propane tank. I may put on a second propane. I did spend about $450 for the jack lift, the automatic jack lift. This unit did not come with it, and I said, how come all the other units come with it but not this? And it does have a light. The light turns on and off. It's you can't see it in the dark, in the light, but it is going on and off. I think kind of a little bit. It's really bright, and this is up and down. I think that's up and I think that's down. I'll find out. It does have a manual crank in here. So if I run out of electricity or the battery goes dead, I can crank it up and down. As soon as I could get that back in. It's on both sides. I think this pops off, but we couldn't get it to pop off, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, you ready to see the inside? One of the things I loved about this unit was these big steps. I love these big steps. I got to get all the goat's heads off my shoe. I'm not going to go in with all these goat's heads. I don't have the money to have somebody scrape all these off of my yard. You think you save money. Okay. Sorry, it's going to take me a minute. I don't want any goat's heads in here. I'm trying to keep them out of my house. But there's a couple boxes in here. It does have an awning. The awning comes out automatically. I'm not going to put the awning out, but... Oh, I forgot to... That is a horse son. See, I like this. Much better. There's the awning. And it's automatic. It is all automatic push button. Control panel up here. This is your awning. Here's my water pumps, and here's where I can check my battery and all that stuff. Well, the lights are here. So I could turn on the lights here, or I could push them to turn them on. So, that's because it's not hooked up to check anything yet. It's been prepped for solar, but there is no solar. But this is what I love about it. You come in, and you got this beautiful, gorgeous seat area. It's not a dinette, but it's a L-shaped dinette. It does have plenty of storage space underneath, but the plywood kind of jostled around going down the road, so I got to put all that back. It does have double bunk beds. That's why it's DBLE, and this thing does lift up and down. I do have plans for this. I do want to take these out, put a tiny washer dryer single unit there, and above it build my nice closet, hanging closet. Put a desk across all the way, so that's going to be the divider. Put a desk all the way, and my chair here. Make this my office. Storage. I am going to put my freezer in here as well, my Bouge freezer. And I'll show you why in a few. But yes, I can store stuff up here, but I'd rather take all this down and have light come in and my desk in there. This is a tiny little bathroom, but the shower is huge. And the fact that I have a bathroom. I have a bathroom. Look at that. Pretty. I like this. I even like this shower curtain. I'm going to keep the shower curtain. It's got the water pump. Every plug is GCFI. I love this black faucet. I didn't think I would like black, but the black with this beautiful brown and this light brown, the color scheme is just great. And I want this for my kitchen in the house. It has a big mirror. And yes, there is is this the light for the mirror? Oh, that's the light for the mirror. So I have a light, doesn't really light up very well, but does. I am going to put a medicine cabinet here. Absolutely need that. And we'll put a towel hook here. Absolutely need that. Those are things you can get at Walmart cheap, or Temu. I might get stuff like that on Temu. And I do have stickers on my feet. So this is the starter box, premium RV starter box. And it's got like your sewage hose, your surge protector, your chalk blocks, leveling blocks, toilet paper, everything you need. Here's the ladder that goes in the back. And my new big, well, it's a double bed. They call it the queen, but it's a big bed. So the TV goes here, but I'm going to take that hook up. This, I'll show you in a second, was hooked up there, and it has its own hook. So I'm going to take that hook, and I'm thinking it'll go right. This is where I want this to go before I show you the kitchen, because I love this picture. I love this picture so much. It's pretty artwork. It's already got something to hang it with, so I think it'll be pretty right there. I can only get a 32-inch TV though. And I'm thinking the 32-inch TV is going to go right here and not up there. Maybe I'll put it up there. I don't know. But that's coming down and going to hook up over there so I could hang that. And the TV will either go up here or down here. I can't decide. The microwave will go right here. I can run a microwave, but not the microwave and TV and everything. It is prepped for cable, and that's where you plug in the TV. So that's great. This is an emergency exit and a big wide window. I know the closet is very small, but enough to hang coats, and that's about it. It does have a nice... Oh, I thought this was another... Oh, it's not. But it does have a nice nightstand. I am going to get one of those double mattress foam toppers for this, because this is pretty hard. It came with the fire extinguisher. This does lift up, and it's a little bit difficult for me to lift it up right now. But you have to lift this up and then lift up the thing there. So it's not the easiest. It's not on an actual spring form, I don't think. But it just goes straight down to the undercarriage basement, what we call basement. So this is a very small... Well, it's a good fridge, but it's a small fridge, but the freezer is pretty tiny. So that's why I want the Bouge RV as my freezer. And I will use this as my fridge. That'll be nice. It's got a heater. And carbon monoxide and all that stuff, auto detect. A lot of drawers. Deep drawers. A lot of, this is where everything is, and we inspected all of that, but lots of spaces. I'll put baskets and stuff to put a lot of my stuff in, my pots and pans. This panel down here you can screw and get to the rest of the piping, the rest of this stuff. I think that goes to the water heater. I love this. Again, it's black, but I think it goes very well in here. And it's the same faucet as in my house. And it is, it's dripping a little bit because of the sloshing we did, and we were de-winterizing it. I love these. Love these. Love this. This is how it should be. Lots of space up here for food. Put my food up there. And this is a Greystone, not a Furrion. But it is a Greystone. You lift that, and then you lift that, and you got a 2-burner stove, which is perfect for me. Perfect for me. I don't need a huge amount. And you just put that down. It's all magnetic. It just pops down, magnetic. It's got the on-off switch. You turn it on and start it. It goes off your propane. So not much, not big. Oh, more storage units, more storage up here above the couch. I could put books and other stuff. Probably all of my laptops and stuff while I'm traveling. That might be okay. So this is my tiny little 18-foot 3 beds. I'm still picking stuff off the bottom of my feet here. But yeah, this is, sorry for that. This is unedited. And I think that picture is beautiful right there. I love that picture. I love it. I love fall. And I think I'm going to just leave it there. I think it's cool. And then I'll put with the TV either where that was or down below. I think down below might be better. We'll see. But yeah, there it is. And there is everything here. Big shower. Hot and cold. Fan up here. And another fan up here. And air conditioning. So these lights, you could turn on individually, except it's not, I don't have the electrical on. I think these are, no, everything's turned off. Thermostat right here. Nice thermostat. Plenty of plugs. There's a plug here. I think there's a plug. He said there might be a plug back here. We think there's a plug back here. 2 plugs in the kitchen. A plug over here for something small. It's got plenty of plugs. A plug for your TV up here. I could probably plug in my phone too to charge up. Probably plug it in here, and yeah, it's gonna be phone charger up here and down. Put my phone there. So not exactly luxury living, but it'll do for me. And the van did pull it, but I couldn't get her above 65. Ella struggled a little bit, but it is under 4,000 pounds, which means I can put maybe 500-600 pounds in here, and then any heavy stuff like the droids will go in the van. But I like it. So I'm going to put, I don't like this paper shade behind me. I probably will find something very similar to what was in the kitchen, that thing to put over here. And over the one by the bed. So there's only 4 windows. There's a window in the top bunk. But it gets a lot of light. It really does. The fans are kind of like skylights. It gets a lot of light in here. So what I want everybody to do is tell me if I am stupid for buying this, but I'm intending to take it on my Route 66 trip to see how it works. And hopefully if I get the job at the Michigan sugar beet harvest, they don't allow vans that don't have they're not Class B. You have to have a Class B Sprinter type van with the toilet and the shower and kitchen and all that stuff in it. They don't want you to cook outside. They don't want you to set up the shower tents or anything like that. So I bought this to take to the sugar beet harvest, basically, if I get the job, and I'm sure I will. Hopefully this week they'll call me for my initial interview. But I am going to be using this in end of April, May, and June. I'll be staying in it during DroidCon because I just cannot afford hotel rooms. I do have, and I spent almost $1,000 for a propane or gas, either or. You could switch it over. Propane and gas generator. It's a Harbor Freight Predator 5,000 watt, but it's really 3,900 watts, about 4,000 watts, but 5,000 to start it, but 3,900 watts to go through, and I could run the air conditioner. I could run some appliances off of it. There won't be a place to plug it in. No 30 amp plugs at the hotel there, and I can't afford what do you call it, the RV campgrounds. I just can't. And that pretty picture, I'll just keep that picture. It's already got the hanger on it. I'm just going to move the hanger over here. I like that. So that's my camper. So let me know if this was a stupid mistake or if I'm going to enjoy it. I feel at home, and I've looked at a lot of trailers the past 3 months before I went to Quartzsite. So, been thinking about it. Been thinking about trading in my van for a Ford 250 four-wheel drive so I could get on these mountain dirt roads. There's a lot to see around here, and I can't because I don't have a four-wheel and I don't have high clearance. I'm certainly not taking the Honda Fit on these dirt roads, but I'm excited to have this. So we need to come up with a good name for her. I think she's good. Wildwood, Mother Nature. Give me a Mother Nature themed name for Wildwood. Wildwood is the brand name, or the Forest River is the brand name. Wildwood is the model. So we need to come up with a good name for her, and I'll leave that up. Just I'll do a poll from those who reply to this video of what to name her. But I'm excited to take her to Route 66 trip, and then I'll be staying at the McCormick Center in Chicago. Hopefully everything goes well with that, and then take it to Sugar Beet Harvest and then Quartzsite next year. So it's going to get some use this year and some use next year. Won't get a lot of use for a little bit, but and again, I cannot take it to Florida because of the situation of you can't leave trailer for more than 24 hours, and it's like, well, where am I supposed to park it? Yeah. I am learning how to back it up. I remembered some stuff that Jadon taught me, but it's parked in a weird place in my backyard, so give me ample room to back my van up so I could hook it. And I've got to unhook it today. There's a lot going on right now, so let me know in the comments what you think, what I can add, what I need to do with this to make it really homey, where I should put the TV. Should I put it where it was hooked up or above the fridge? I don't know. A little bit lower. Give it a name. We'll vote on it together. And I'm just excited to have it. Not excited about the buildings right now, but I am excited about this. And I feel much better that I got to pick it up yesterday late after 7 hours of them trying to put wiring. There was no wiring in my van whatsoever. Usually if it's a towable vehicle that can tow something, usually has wiring in it. You just hook up your 7-pin connector, and there wasn't anything on this van. Nothing. So 7 hours and $875 to get all the wiring done. Anyway, that's it. And you have a wonderful day. Go Team USA. Olympics are on. I'm going to watch a little bit of it. And remember, find your own adventure. Thanks for watching.